Stefon Diggs is known for making impossible catches on the field.
On the move, lets it fly. Oh, Diggs! Oh, what a catch!
But this time, the highlight reel is off the grid. From viral plays in the Super Bowl to shocking footage showing him allegedly attacking his own private chef.
He's accused of attacking his personal chef over a payment dispute.
This is the story behind the new leaked footage of Stefon Diggs' assault.
Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs in court this morning pleading not guilty to charges he assaulted his personal chef.
Who is Stefon Diggs? Stefon Diggs developed from a highly touted Maryland high school prospect into one of the most productive wide receivers of his era in the NFL. Over the course of his career, Diggs has been defined by technical precision, route discipline, acceleration in open space, and consistent statistical output. Currently a member of the New England Patriots of the NFL, his path to professional prominence reflects resilience, competitiveness, and sustained performance at the highest level. Diggs attended Our Lady of Good Counsel High School in Montgomery County, Maryland. During his junior season in 2010, he recorded 810 receiving yards and 23 touchdowns, earning recognition as one of the top players in the state. His senior campaign displayed expanded versatility: 770 receiving yards, 8 receiving touchdowns, 277 rushing yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. He also contributed defensively, finishing with 31.5 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. Beyond football, Diggs competed in track and field as a sprinter. He recorded a 22.30-second personal best in the 200 meters and was clocked at 4:43 seconds in the 40-yard dash. His relay teammates included future NFL defensive backs, reinforcing the competitive athletic environment in which he developed. Recruiting services rated Diggs as a consensus 5-star prospect. He was ranked among the top wide receivers nationally and considered the top recruit in Maryland. Despite scholarship offers from programs such as Florida, USC, Ohio State, Auburn, and California, he chose to remain close to home and committed to the University of Maryland. Diggs made an immediate impact as a true freshman in 2012 at the University of Maryland. Appearing in 11 games, he accumulated 1,196 all-purpose yards, ranking among the highest single-season totals in school history. He led the team in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdown catches, while also excelling in kickoff and punt returns. His performance against West Virginia earned ACC Rookie of the Week honors after producing 201 all-purpose yards and 2 touchdowns. His sophomore season in 2013 was shortened by a broken right fibula suffered against Wake Forest. In 7 games, he recorded 587 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns, earning honorable mention All-ACC recognition. During his junior season in 2014, Diggs posted 62 receptions for 792 yards and 5 touchdowns in 10 games, earning second-team All-Big Ten honors. Despite missing time due to injury, including a lacerated kidney, he remained the focal point of the offense. Following the season, Diggs declared for the 2015 NFL Draft. Diggs was selected in the 5th round, 146th overall, by the Minnesota Vikings in the 2015 NFL Draft. Though initially inactive for the first 3 games of his rookie season, he quickly emerged as a starter. He became the first Vikings rookie since Randy Moss to record consecutive 100-yard receiving games early in his career. He finished his rookie season with 52 receptions and 720 receiving yards, earning PFWA All-Rookie Team honors. Over subsequent seasons, Diggs refined his role as a primary target, forming a productive tandem with Adam Thielen. In the 2017 postseason, Diggs secured one of the most iconic moments in franchise history. In the NFC divisional round against the New Orleans Saints, he caught a 61-yard touchdown pass as time expired, delivering the Minneapolis Miracle and advancing the Vikings in dramatic fashion. By 2018, Diggs surpassed 1,000 receiving yards in a season and signed a 5-year contract extension. His production remained consistent, highlighted by route efficiency, contested catchability, and separation skills against elite defensive backs. In March 2020, Diggs was traded to the Buffalo Bills. The move marked a turning point in his career. Paired with quarterback Josh Josh Allen, Diggs led the NFL in receptions, 127, and receiving yards, 1,535, during the 2020 season. He earned first-team All-Pro honors and his first Pro Bowl selection. He became the fastest player in league history to reach 100 receptions with a new franchise in a single season, and broke the Bills' single-season receiving yardage record previously held by Eric Moulds. In the playoffs, Diggs continued producing at a high level, helping Buffalo reach the AFC Championship game. From 2020 through 2022, Diggs remained among league leaders in receptions and yardage. He recorded multiple 1,000-yard seasons and earned consecutive Pro Bowl selections. His performance against top defenses consistently reinforced his standing as one of the premier route technicians in the NFL. In 2022, he signed a 4-year contract extension with Buffalo. He finished that season with 1,429 receiving yards and a career-high 11 touchdowns. His ability to maintain elite output across multiple offensive systems underscored his adaptability and football intelligence. In 2023, Diggs began the season with at least 100 receiving yards in 5 of his first 6 games. He earned a 4th consecutive Pro Bowl nomination and finished the year with 107 receptions for 1,183 yards and 8 touchdowns. Following the season, Diggs was traded to the Houston Texans in April 2024. In his Texans debut, he surpassed 10,000 career receiving yards. However, his 2024 campaign was shortened after suffering a torn ACL in Week 8. He concluded the season with 47 receptions for 496 yards and 3 touchdowns. On March 28, 2025, Diggs signed a 3-year contract with the New England Patriots. His arrival signaled the franchise's commitment to reinforcing its offensive identity. In his first season with New England, Diggs led the team in receptions and receiving yards, surpassing the 1,000-yard mark. He became the first Patriots receiver since Julian Edelman in 2019 to achieve that milestone. His production contributed to the Patriots securing their first playoff berth since 2021. During the postseason, Diggs played a key role in advancing the team to the AFC Championship and eventually to Super Bowl 60. Although the Patriots were defeated in the Super Bowl, Diggs recorded multiple receptions and remained a primary target throughout the playoff run. However, something crazy happened. Stefon Diggs assaulting his private chef. Less than 1 week after competing on professional football's largest stage, Stefon Diggs transitioned from Super Bowl participant to criminal defendant. The veteran receiver, who had just played in Super Bowl 60, is now facing a felony charge of strangulation or suffocation and a misdemeanor charge of assault and battery stemming from an alleged December 2025 incident at his residence in Dedham, Massachusetts. The allegations center on a dispute between Diggs and a woman who worked as his live-in private chef during the 2025 NFL season. According to police documentation and subsequent court filings, the case developed over several weeks, beginning with employment disagreements and culminating in criminal charges filed by the Dedham Police Department. According to the police report, the chef began working for Diggs around July 20th, 2025. She was hired as a live-in private chef at his Dedham home, with the employment arrangement expected to last through the conclusion of the NFL season. The chef told investigators that her original compensation agreement called for weekly payment. However, she stated that in practice, she was paid monthly by wire transfer. Over time, she believed that payment irregularities developed. By early winter, she reportedly felt she was owed compensation, including payment for a week in November, during which she had been told her services were not required. In early November, Diggs allegedly informed the chef that her services would not be needed from November 7th through November 14th because he planned to host house guests. As part of that arrangement, she was told to vacate her room temporarily. The chef told police that she did not request the time off and therefore believed she was entitled to full pay for that week under standard employment practices within private service arrangements. She also indicated that she was not provided financial assistance for travel during that period. This dispute over compensation reportedly became a continuing point of tension between the two. According to the police report, the alleged incident occurred on December 2nd, 2025, at Diggs's residence located at 7 Schoolmaster Lane in Dedham. The chef told officers that she and Diggs had been exchanging text messages regarding money she believed she was owed. On that date, she stated that Diggs entered her unlocked bedroom to discuss the matter. During the conversation, she alleged that he became angry when the topic of payment was raised. She told investigators that Diggs smacked her across the face during the argument. When she attempted to push him away, she alleged that that he placed his arm around her neck, using the crook of his elbow from behind. According to her statement, she felt difficulty breathing and believed she could have blacked out. She further stated that when she tried to pry his arm away, he tightened his grip. The report indicates that she said Diggs then threw her onto the bed and made a remark to the effect of "thought so." When she again referenced the unpaid wages, she claimed he responded lies and exited the room. The chef told police she observed redness on her upper chest, but did not photograph the area. She explained that Diggs was required to authorize payments before they could be processed, which is why she confronted him directly about the compensation dispute. Following the alleged encounter, she left the residence and stayed with a friend. On December 9th, the chef returned to Diggs's home to retrieve her personal belongings. According to the report, she texted Diggs, who directed her to resolve the payment issue with his assistant. She stated that she subsequently communicated with a member of Diggs' finance team and was informed that Diggs had requested she sign a non-disclosure agreement before receiving payment. She declined to sign the document. On December 16th, the chef appeared at the Dedham Police Department to report the alleged incident. Officers documented that she appeared emotional and was initially hesitant to provide a full statement. She requested a female officer. However, none were immediately available. After being given time to consider her options, she agreed to proceed with the reporting officer. During the interview, she described the December 2nd encounter in detail. She was initially reluctant to identify Diggs by name due to his public profile as a professional athlete. Eventually, she confirmed that the individual involved was Stefon Diggs of the New England Patriots. At that time, she told police she did not want criminal charges filed and did not wish to seek a restraining order. Officers explained that an investigation would continue regardless and provided her with domestic violence risk assessment and strangulation, suffocation documentation forms. She later emailed screenshots of text exchanges to investigators. Police noted that the screenshots originated from a different phone number than initially provided, which she explained had been used previously to communicate with Diggs. On December 20th, police followed up with the chef to discuss how she wished to proceed. She reiterated that she did not want charges filed, but requested that officers contact Diggs and instruct him not to reach out to her. She reported receiving voicemail and text messages earlier in the week from a woman she believed to be Diggs' girlfriend. According to the report, the messages conveyed sentiments such as, "You don't need to do all this," and "It's not that big of a deal." She expressed concern that Diggs may have learned she had spoken to police. Investigators assured her that Diggs had not yet been contacted. Later that morning, an officer attempted to reach Diggs at the phone number provided. The call went directly to voicemail, and a message requesting a return call was left. A second attempt was made on December 22nd, again resulting in voicemail. On December 22nd, police received both an email and voicemail from the chef indicating that she wished to move forward with criminal charges. Officers attempted to return her call the next morning. At approximately 9:45 a.m. on December 23rd, they spoke with her by phone. She confirmed that she had changed her mind and wanted to proceed with filing charges. The police report does not specify her reasoning for the change in position. On December 29th, the Dedham Police Department issued a criminal complaint charging Diggs with 1 felony count of strangulation or suffocation and 1 misdemeanor count of assault and battery. On December 30th, the New England Patriots released a public statement confirming awareness of the accusations. The organization stated that Diggs had categorically denied the allegations and that the team would cooperate with authorities and the NFL as necessary. Diggs did not issue a personal public statement at that time beyond the team's release. The NFL acknowledged awareness of the matter but declined further comment. Diggs was initially scheduled to be arraigned at the end of January 2026. On January 8th, a judge granted a request from his defense team to postpone the arraignment due to professional obligations related to postseason play. At that time, the Patriots were advancing through the playoffs. On February 8th, Diggs played in his first Super Bowl at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. The Patriots were defeated 29-13 by the Seattle Seahawks. Despite the pending charges, Diggs remained active with the team and participated fully in the championship game. But Diggs appeared in Dedham District Court on February 13th for arraignment. He pleaded not guilty to both the felony strangulation charge and the misdemeanor assault and battery charge. The judge ordered that Diggs have no contact with the accuser and scheduled a pre-trial hearing for April 1st. Diggs is represented by Boston-based attorneys Michael DiStefano, William Kettlewell, and David Meyer. Defense attorney Mitchell Schuster publicly stated that Diggs categorically denied denies these allegations and described the accusations as unsubstantiated and rooted in a financial dispute. Schuster further stated that he does not anticipate a plea deal and expressed confidence that the evidence will present a very different picture of the events. Cardi B fallout. As the dust settled around Stefon Diggs' incident involving his private chef, the consequences rippled far beyond the courtroom. While Diggs prepared to participate in the 2026 Super Bowl with the New England Patriots, his personal life, particularly his relationship with Cardi B, became a focal point for fans and media alike. Before diving into the breakup, it's important to understand the family dynamic at play. Diggs first became a parent in October 2016, welcoming his daughter Nova. Over the years, he shared glimpses of their bond, highlighting Nova's personality and drive. In interviews, he often compared her energy and determination to his younger brother, Stefon Diggs, who also plays in the NFL. Nova accompanied her father to games and public events, once stealing the show during a 2022 Buffalo Bills contract extension meeting by demanding, "Show me the money," a nod to the iconic Jerry Maguire line. She also actively participated in martial arts, receiving a yellow belt in karate, and shared a close bond with her grandmother, Stefon Diggs, who frequently documented Nova's milestones online. In April 2025, Diggs welcomed his second child, daughter Charlie Harper, with model Aileen Lopera. The pregnancy had initially sparked legal disputes over paternity, custody, and visitation. By November 2025, a paternity test confirmed Diggs was Charlie's father. He committed to joint custody arrangements, while Lopera maintained primary caregiving responsibilities. Finally, on November 13, 2025, Cardi B gave birth to her and Diggs' first child together, a son. The Grammy-winning artist celebrated the birth publicly via Instagram, framing it as a new chapter in her life. "I brought new music and a new album to the world, a new baby into my world, and one more reason to be the best version of me, one more reason to love me more than anything else or anyone else, so I can continue giving my babies the love and life they deserve." With 3 children of her own from a previous marriage to rapper Offset, Cardi now faced the challenge of integrating her newborn son with the existing complex family landscape surrounding Diggs, who by then had fathered 5 children with multiple women. The incident and immediate fallout. The alleged assault on Diggs' private chef on December 2, 2025 became public in late December, immediately attracting media attention. Diggs pleaded not guilty to the charges, and his attorney emphasized a financial dispute as the root cause. While the criminal process unfolded, Cardi B, who had just given birth in November, found herself thrust into a tense, high-stakes situation. Friends and insiders reported that the incident created immediate strain in her relationship with Diggs, particularly given the timing, just weeks after welcoming their son and during a period of high-profile public scrutiny. Although Cardi initially stayed silent publicly, private tensions reportedly escalated rapidly. Sources indicated that the couple's relationship, which had started in October 2024, was already delicate due to Diggs' history of fathering children with multiple women in a short time frame. By February 2026, Diggs was preparing to play in Super Bowl 60 at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, facing off against the Seattle Seahawks. Cardi attended events during the Super Bowl weekend, including high-profile parties like the Don Julio celebration and Michael Rubin's Fanatics Bash. She even made a surprise cameo during Bad Bunny's halftime show, performing alongside other celebrities. Publicly, she appeared engaged and charismatic, projecting the image of a confident, celebratory figure. However, several incidents during Super Bowl weekend suggested a widening rift. When an ESPN reporter asked Cardi if she had any encouraging words for Diggs ahead of the game, she offered only a brief, muted "good luck" before walking away. The interaction circulated widely online, sparking speculation about underlying tension. Further fueling speculation, Cardi left the stadium after her halftime appearance, missing the second half of the game. The Patriots ultimately lost 29-13, adding another layer of disappointment to Diggs' weekend. Additionally, plans for a lavish post-Super Bowl celebration, which Cardi had organized to include high-profile guests, athletes, and friends, were abruptly canceled. Sources indicated that the cancellation was a direct result of growing personal tension between Cardi and Diggs, as well as the public scrutiny surrounding the legal case. Social media incident. The growing distance between the couple became increasingly visible on social media. Over the Super Bowl weekend, Cardi and Diggs unfollowed each other on multiple platforms. In celebrity culture, such actions are often interpreted as confirmation of a split. Neither party immediately addressed the online fallout, but the optics were undeniable. Reports surfaced of other women connected to Diggs attending Super Bowl-related events, further exacerbating the perception of discord. Insiders described Cardi as taking a protective stance, prioritizing her newborn son and personal well-being over the relationship. She reportedly placed strict boundaries around Diggs, restricting his ability to attend her tour dates and refusing to accept gifts or gestures of reconciliation. Sources indicated that Diggs was allowed supervised visits with their son, but was not permitted to interact with Cardi during these moments. Public breakup. The definitive confirmation of the breakup came during Cardi's Little Miss Drama tour stop in Los Angeles. While addressing the audience during a performance of her diss track, Pretty and Petty, Cardi publicly confirmed the split. She directly responded to comments made by rival rapper BIA, who had posted a social media message mocking Diggs' personal life and paternity history. On stage, Cardi stated, "Just because I ain't F-king with my baby daddy doesn't mean you get to talk about my baby daddy." The moment, captured in fan videos and circulated across social media, confirmed two crucial points. The relationship had ended, and Cardi was unwilling to entertain external commentary on Diggs. Following the public split, Diggs reportedly attempted to repair the relationship. Sources indicated he sent gifts to Cardi's venues, including luxury Chanel items and the aforementioned Rolex. However, her security team reportedly refused delivery of the packages, reinforcing the physical and emotional boundaries she had established. Insiders described her as extremely upset and resolute in maintaining distance, focusing on her career and the well-being of her newborn son. In the weeks following the Super Bowl and public confirmation of the split, Cardi shifted her focus toward professional projects. She completed back-to-back sold-out performances at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles, launched a new hairline brand, and engaged in high-profile promotional activities. Insiders described her approach as one of self-prioritization, emphasizing independence and the responsibilities of single motherhood. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and before you leave, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to NFL Rivals so you don't miss the next ones.